You are rapping with Sister Phoenix Recipes of Resurrection, and today I wanted to talk to you about explaining yourself, justifying yourself, and self worth and self love. And this topic came up for me, like so many times, because of things that happened in my own life, situations. For example, I had somebody in my life that I've always been kind to, that I've always been friendly with, and who's been friendly with me. And this person is somebody that I've done work with in the past, somebody that I find, intelligent and valuable, but I always felt that there was a little something there that this person was not liking me, maybe a little bit jealous or maybe a little bit off put by how strong my character is, or how confident I am in certain areas. Maybe I don't know if that was triggering, or if we're just different styles. But I noticed that I'm totally fine with that. Like, I really like this person whether or not they like me at all. Like, I care for and respect this person even if they don't like me, even if they're jealous of me, or even if they would not necessarily want my best or my good. It doesn't change the way that I act towards them. It doesn't change the way that I feel towards them, knowing that it's okay that I'm not everybody's bag. Like, giraffes want to be with giraffes, and lions want to be with lions, and sometimes that's fine. That's okay. We don't have to be with everyone on the same wavelength with everyone, having the same ideas and plans as everyone, to appreciate who they are and where they are. And I think this is another way that we value ourselves. It's like, if people are not on our wavelength, or don't appreciate what we're saying, or don't appreciate our standpoint, or even how we present ourselves to the world, that's okay. It doesn't change who they are. It doesn't change who we are. We don't need to meet in the middle. We don't need to win each other over. It's perfectly fine to respect them and love them and care for them from a distance. Hi, Nell. So the second of which was a situation where someone had kind of, it was like, criticized me kind of in a joking, friendly way, but still was kind of a criticism as to a certain way I presented in a social situation or a meeting or something like that. And my initial normal reaction is to try to justify myself, try to explain to that person why their image of me or their opinion of that moment wasn't true, or what my intentions were, or this and that. And I noticed that my instinct didn't go there. My instinct now is to just say, well, that's interesting that they thought that. It doesn't change the way I feel about myself, or necessarily what I would have even done in that situation. I mean, it's good to have an amount of self-reflection when people offer you positive criticisms, when people offer you ways that you can evolve and get better. It's wonderful. But at the same time, if someone's misunderstanding you or misrepresenting you and your intentions and what you were doing, it's okay that they don't totally get it. It's okay that they don't understand. That's fine. You can love yourself, you can value yourself, regardless of if someone is critical of you or doesn't agree with you. It doesn't even need to change the relationship between you, because oftentimes whatever their criticism is of you is a direct reflection of how they're feeling about themselves. So for my situation, this person was feeling like I was being fast and loose, which I am. I am fast and loose, and I'm totally fine with that. And me being fine with being fast and loose is half of the equation, because I know myself. I know who I am and I know who I'm not. And I'm fine with that. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's who I was meant to be. That is the point of perspective and vibration that I'm bringing to this lifetime and bringing to this universe. But the other flip side of that is their idea that I was playing fast and loose is also a reflection of them. and who they are needing to be tight and controlled. So, and that's fine too. You know, that's who they're supposed to be in this lifetime. That's what they're bringing to the table. We bring different things to the table, but I don't need to take their kind of projection onto myself. So when you're having those moments when people are criticizing you or throwing shade at you or, projecting intentions upon you or whatever it may be, you don't need to explain, you don't need to justify, and you don't even need to have a shift in the energy between you. The relationship doesn't need to change. You know, you can love them, see them for who they are, their perspective, where they are, and just find it interesting that you're different. And it's okay, you know? It's okay. Everyone can value each other in those different perspectives. Sometimes you're on the same wavelength, sometimes you're not. But knowing that you have that amount of self-love and self-value of knowing who you are and knowing what you're here to do, no matter what anyone else thinks of it. Not striving to make other people feel comfortable or not making other people have to understand your journey. They don't have to. You have to. You're the only one that has to. And when you have that amount of self-love for yourself, it extends out to other people and they know it. You know, they know it that, hey, you may not like me, but I love you. So we're good. We're good. And maybe, just maybe, they will extend some of that self-love and acceptance to themselves when they see you modeling it. No, it's super hard in divorce when people are throwing all kinds of shade in all kinds of directions to not let that touch you. And so this is a challenge, and this is an exercise in leveling up of, how safe are you with yourself? How much do you protect yourself? How much do you love yourself and value yourself to not allow other people's shade and projections to affect you? And that for me has been a journey, a gradual journey. Less and less and less every year as I grow to know myself, love myself, and it still affects me some. But my reaction, my initial instinct is now no longer to have to justify and explain myself. And as a woman too, I think that is really powerful to not have to explain yourself, to just say, yep, that's interesting. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Let's think about it, but just not go into it, not get into it. It's okay. You're doing you. It's fine. Everyone's fine exactly where they are. So accepting that is already like a relief. It's a relief. Tolerance, acceptance, harmony, love. That's the truth of the matter. So I wish you a good rest of the week. Hopefully you are taking the time to replenish yourself, taking the time to breathe and love yourself through the week. 5 minutes here, 15 minutes there. We all need that in this time. Sending you love. Bye.